pressed.
Some might describe this situation as pressing.
You're so bad. Why do I put up with this? Okay, so our good buddy who does the let's see, how do I shout out things?
What scenes are you talking about?
How do I shout out other Twitch people on Twitch?
Exclamation point SO. Isn't
There
that
we
what
go.
you've been doing?
SO.
I used a slash because I don't remember how commands work. So Pyro Lily does the designing things.
Does the pretty emojis you get when you subscribe for free with Twitch Prime.
That's right. If you want to be able to cry like Durenda, or love like Durenda, I can't help you, but you can use these emojis.
Love and cry. Those are very specific.
We also have blush, laugh, and angry. And those are the special exclusive emoji you get when you subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. And they were made by the wonderful, lovely, ever-talented PyroLily99. And there we go. There's commissions on her link.
I want to emphasize that just now Twitch has realized you're live. So all of this shilling we've been doing, good practice.
Well, we've been live. Like it says, we've been live for almost 2 minutes on my timer here. It just hasn't announced it yet. So nobody has heard it.
The bar next to me that shows the people I'm following who are live just now got yours appearing up top.
Okay, well, fine. I guess I can
Twitch
start
just
over.
now noticed you're live.
Everybody go follow Pyro Lily. Pyro Lily 99 is super cool. She makes beautiful and incredible emoji, like the ones that you can get to use if you subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. There, just like those ones. And we're trying to figure out how much our commissions are. Okay, so currently, bloop, bloop, boop, boop, boop. On this website, it says $30 for one emoji.
Oof.
$80 for 3.
That's a steal.
Yeah. Great prices.
As we all know, we do nothing better than crime here.
Crime. Us in crime.
I literally never cry. I've never cried a day in my life.
So
I'm super tough.
We don't do that here. We do crime. We do crime, but only during emotional support and other times.
And sometimes when the game master says specific things.
Yeah.
Just like, and
like, why don't you
I have
love
actually
me?
made my players cry, and I don't know how to feel about that accomplishment.
Yeah, you were like, why don't you love me? And I was like, hang on. So yeah, here's our beloved Pyro Lily's card. Everybody go buy your emoji from here. For 5 emoji, that's what I've got. What would be $135. And she can do animation too. She's super talented. So yeah, I might go drop $30 on a new Durenda emoji. I should just drop $80 while I'm here, you know? Obviously.
Go for the whole 100+, and then you can get an emoji for every day of the week.
I do, however, have to have 100+ emoji slots. I have to have more emoji slots. So we only have, you only get like, you get more.
No, Durenda, you could commission emojis for my use.
Yeah, I could absolutely spend $80 on your channel. I'm gonna go with a no. If I get 15 subscribers all at the same time, then we unlock an extra standard emoji slot, which would be super cool, but I don't have an emoji to put there, so...
Right.
So everybody should subscribe and give me money so I have the ability to buy more emoji. Or don't, that's fine. We are playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Let's do !TSL. And we were also having an argument about our Discord chat. Theo gets to be facepalm.
We should find out where that Streamlabs bot is hiding its info, because that server's not brand new no more.
You're so picky. Fine, I can go open Streamlabs. I guess I should... I'm not using
No, I'm not
Streamlabs
saying
anymore.
right now.
Right this second, I have to fix it immediately. Obviously, that's what you said.
Man, if it was this easy to get you to do stuff, I'd be in a much different situation.
That's very true. This is very true. Okay, you're right. We shouldn't do that right now. Okay, what are we doing though? What we're doing is playing a lesbians game. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yay.
Let's go, lesbians.
Thirsty
Let's
Sword
go.
Lesbians on a quest to find out if God or anime is stronger.
By the power of anime and the power of love.
So the last time we checked, right? Theodosia was messing with some plant people, right? That they had rescued from the generals.
Yes. So Theodosia is aware that her mom is getting plant people addicted to drugs, and she is stealing plant people when possible and chucking them down a pit to stop them from being addicted.
That they can't leave
That they
from.
can't. Yeah, she's kidnapping people for their own good, which I understand completely. But at the same time,
We underground?
sorry, Fib.
Are we underground or on the surface?
We're underground.
Underground.
Okay.
Sometimes you're in very big underground spaces, but underground nevertheless.
Vivian has been really depressed lately, moping.
No,
But-
no.
But she's like, you know what? We're gonna be agents of destruction. Let's bring the destruction
Yeah,
to the bad guys.
we're the bad.
You know, yes, we're destroyers of worlds.
Yes.
3 out of
And-
3 worlds that once existed are now gone.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to point out that Fibian herself has personally destroyed 2 of the 3 worlds.
Mm-hmm. That's my girl.
Yes.
Both of those could even be seen as an accident if you squint.
Really
Yeah,
hard.
We are taking names. We are taking blocks. We are taking whole neighborhoods, cities, states, countries, continents, and whole worlds.
And then using them as a sword in Fibian's case.
I am not proud of what I have done, but I have done them. And
It's okay. The rest of us are proud for you.
Shut up. She was talking.
I'm sorry.
it's just, I'm not gonna let this stop us. You know, it's.
So, we've made a lot of mistakes. But we're doing the best we can. And we're gonna keep doing the best we can.
Well, I'm saying we're going to continue to make more mistakes.
I suppose.
This is what Fibian is saying.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
have never made a mistake.
Shut up.
And we're
Listening
sorry,
has never-
but this is how it is. And
It's okay.
we're gonna make things better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One world at a time.
Mm-hmm. Which is a lot easier now because there's less of them.
You know what we really need? We need to procure by either making or figuring out some kind of relic detector. If we're going to be
Yes.
looking for more relics.
I mean, yes, but I feel like it would take a really big brain to do that. Since I feel like making a relic detector would require making a relic.
Hey, someone appears to be stirring in Fibian's pocket.
Oh yeah! Hey Fibbin, you're carrying little butt around.
Yes. I bring forth the trilobite, which is also, I guess, my girlfriend, or
Very close. I was actually talking about the little sentient flower in your pocket.
That's what I was thinking too.
wait, how did I get the sentient flower in my pocket?
It was.
No one knows where she was, so I decided randomly someone's inventory she was in.
Okay. Hi
Not
there.
mine. I'm naked.
I bring forth a little flower.
She
Not my girlfriend.
is not your girlfriend, that is a fact.
Yet.
She looks like super sleepy, like someone just slept for multiple days straight.
Could sleep for more
Uh,
days.
Everyone around, like all of the plant people, gets super excited to see this
Oh, she's
wee
also
little
like
bud.
the rock star of all plants.
Yes, she's a celebrity. She's like, what? Where am I? What's going on?
You're in the magical land of make-believe.
No.
We're come
What?
to ask the king to let us use the trolley to get to Never Neverland. I don't know.
What?
Oh, I'm in a land of make believe.
Don't listen to her. Oh my goodness, you are underground. We are in an extensive network of tunnels, and we need help.
Like the roots.
Yeah.
She will try to wiggle out of your hand and drop to the floor if you let her.
I'll let her.
Then she'll like put her hand on the floor and focus, then stand up and be like, "This is nothing like the roots. What are you talking about?"
Wow.
It's a different kind of roots.
It's more like the roots than it is like being above ground.
It's kind of an empty roots. It's like a placeholder for roots.
What? Okay, I think I've determined that Fibian is lying to me. So,
Why is a strong word?
do any of the rest of you want to offer what's going on?
We're underground,
And
and we need your help.
then the rest of the room chimes up, and they like all try to explain simultaneously.
I kind of want to hear
what's
their
happened.
version of what's happening. Like, what is happening?
Okay. Something about Little Bud appears to be able to gather multiple voices talking about the same thing all at once.
It's like she has symbiosis in her head.
Maybe. You, however, are not that skilled, so you instead get the main points that they bring up. So first, they're talking about how a black void full of little explosions swallowed them up, and then they were talking about how they were scattered and split apart, and everyone was lost for untold amount of time. And then they were gathered by a massive and freaky looking spider lady who has been trapping them in this hole for their safety ?
Yes, for their safety.
Yes. So that happening a lot is what happens.
At some point, I'll lean over to Listening Chaos and whisper, "You're full of explosions?"
Sometimes. But they're really far away.
Huh.
Like, super far away. So no worries. You're perfectly safe as long as you're outside of me.
Changes over here like, do you want to be full of explosions?
Looking
I mean,
back,
at this point, why not?
It does sound fun, but I'm not sure I would be in the same state of aliveness afterwards.
I mean, your base stuff would still be around. You'd still be protons and neutrons, electrons. Yeah, all the stuff of you would be just the same place locally, just spread out really, really far.
I think I'm okay.
Oh, it took a while to figure that out, though. So
That's because I was
I'll bring it up
staring at
later.
you like you're an idiot.
Or maybe I'll ask you about it later, or maybe I'll just surprise you one day.
Please don't.
Surprise and go, and see what happens.
Life, you would warn me, right?
Life, I want to say life gives you a really big smile.
Yeah, I trust life
Yeah,
way
that's
more than I
accurate.
trust you.
When you look away, when you turn away, life looks at me and goes, "The pantomimes," and like you both like snicker to each other.
All right, moving on. Yeah, so they are in this hole for their protection because a person is walking around and collecting them, and essentially,
Like the spider walks around and collects us.
yes, and she is sticking them in the River of Light.
Okay,
So
now I
that
want to blow somebody.
they, Listening Chaos, I will end you. Also, I'm going to turn you up because you are a little bit quiet. Nope.
Chaos, I'll end you.
And sticking the lovely plant people in the River of Light, which feels like the opposite of training. So it feels really, really nice. And so they can't
Which is
leave.
really, really scary.
Oh, training! She runs over to a wall and punches it really, really hard.
Wait,
Like
please
the
don't
wall
do that.
cracked.
Wait, oh dear.
Oh wow.
Help, we have a masochist.
I'm gonna say this. Sometimes I usually agree with Ravelda, but honestly, making people blissed out forever and ever until their bodies decay actually seems like a good thing.
But then they don't get to make decisions about what they would like to do.
Well, yeah, but you're already doing what you like doing, so therefore you don't need to make a decision.
Theodosia is going to chime in and say, yeah, except that's not what's happening to them.
Oh, what is happening to them?
Well, feeling really good is the same. Feeling really good when you're in one place and not feeling really good when you're in another place is the same thing as feeling okay when you're in one place and feeling really bad when you're not in that place.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Also, when the River of Light is taken away because they've done something bad, they'll be forced to do whatever it takes to try and get it back.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
The goals.
This person
Powerful
is then
drive.
taking away the addictive River of Light and making them do stuff.
Oh, I see.
Let's
We
talk
don't have control of the River of Light, so we can't guarantee them that eternal bliss.
I guess. Yeah, I think you said that perfectly. Mm-hmm. I think what Vivalda is saying is that the only way people can be happy is if she makes them happy.
No, also no. I don't want to be in control of either of these things.
Oh, I'm sorry, but only Theodosia and Vivalda can make those kind of decisions. People just can't feel good on their own.
If they were feeling good on their own, it wouldn't be a problem, but they're feeling good because they're attached to a River of Light that they're not in control of.
But they like being attached to the River of Light that they're not in control of. That's what makes it so good.
Okay, but they don't like it when Agatha takes the River of Light away, which they're not in control of.
Well,
Who is Agatha?
All they
Sorry,
gotta do to prevent it
Gathriel.
from taken away
My
is
ex.
just follow her directions. That's
Okay. So you do mean Mom. Please stop calling her Agatha.
Sorry.
All I'm saying is that as long as they follow her directions, they'll get what they want. That's actually pretty good. I actually like this.
I think calling her Agatha might annoy her, so have a bonus tool for in case you feel like annoying your mother.
No, it's... Look, I know what's wrong with you lot, but it's hard to conceptualize her as Agatha.
Well, I haven't really gotten to see her since she became Gathriel, except for, like, a brief time where she tried to convince me to kill my friends.
I remember asking her about it. Someone, like, stole the letters of her name, so she doesn't have that name anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wrap my head around the idea that she's Agatha.
Oh, okay.
She's in a world where words define you.
No, I'm pretty sure she's here in this world and our problem.
Oh, I thought she was hiding in the other world while messing with this one.
Not
You know,
anymore.
same difference, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Fair.
When we exist in this world, do we also exist in Candyland? Or do we only exist in one at a time?
I think you aren't understanding what Candyland is, if that's your question.
Let's assume we don't understand what Candyland is. But I also would like to stay on track.
Okay. There is a
Okay.
train track over here.
Okay. We're trying to discuss how to embark on a revolution.
One of the flowers walks up holding a toy train track.
Thank you. I sit on it. We are on track now.
All right.
So this type of location is listed as a pit of many things. It just so happens that this pit of many things also includes plants. So
Many things plus plants.
yes. So there's just lots of random stuff scattered around here. Maybe it'll be helpful at some point if you want. Maybe it won't be.
Is there anything shiny around here?
No, but there is something that you might find interesting.
Oh, good.
Clothes.
Clothes. Are they my old clothes?
No.
Yes, that one button came from one of your shirts.
Wait, it's only a button?
That button doesn't appear to be attached to any of the other clothes, no.
Okay. Well, I don't think I had. Well, that's unfortunate. But I'll take the button and then I'll quickly swallow it, and then I'll. There's more clothes though. What's it look like? Describe to me in full detail.
I want to emphasize that swallowing things does not keep it safe for you, it loses it.
What?
So that button is now gone forever again.
Darn it.
Did you miss what happens inside of you? What
you
you
were inside
are?
You were inside of me a second ago.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't get lost.
Get it. Listening is the embodiment of entropy.
Okay. Stop saying that stuff. Stop.
Sorry.
Don't listen to what Fabian is saying. Nope, not true. Just luck. Just a luck.
Definitely not that. Definitely not luck.
Yeah. Don't stop it. Stop.
Definitely not luck.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So what do these clothes look like? You said
13th
they're
century dresses.
You say it's purple, and blue, and yellow, and red. And
13th
every
century
other color.
peasant dresses.
Really? You're gonna do me like that?
The clothes. There are some 13th century peasant dresses that happen to come in extraordinarily bright colors.
Ooh, okay.
Everything both of you two said is true. It appears as though the majority of these clothes are built for individuals with busty figures. I guess is how to say that line of thought.
I'm going to just fill it out like I would fill anything else out. So I want to get like a yellow sundress with like a pink bonnet, and I want to have a green like what do you call that, sash to use as a belt, and it's like super long, so it like flits behind me. And I want to have dark blue petticoats, and I want to get shoes that are like the smallest shoes possible, and they will be completely white, like really white baby shoes with the buckles.
Okay, you got to spend some time like cleaning up your shoes because the ground they were thrown on was not white.
Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna do all that stuff. I will clean it up, and then I also want gloves that go up to my elbows, and they will also be they'll be white as well. There we go.
There you go.
And
New outfit.
Outfit acquired.
I am now like
Clothes
most
expansion unlocked.
I will cut you off there. The rest of the clothes are either you don't know how to put them on, or they aren't actually clothes and just random cloth. It's unclear.
Okay, that works too. Yeah, I'm gonna put it all around me, So like I'm tons of different colors, and yeah, and I'm also gonna show off my really tiny feet now. I'm especially gonna put like my feet out in front of myself, and look at Lavelda's very large flippers, whatever they are, and just go tisk tisk.
I just kind of look at you with like one eyebrow raised, and I'm like, I don't think that's your color.
No, I'm just saying that my feet are much daintier than yours. It's very broad and splayed out, with the bones popping out. Ugh.
Theodosia will, from her perch hanging from the ceiling, lower one of her spikes that she walks on, and is like, "Mine comes to a finer point."
Well, yeah, I know, but the thing is, you're not wearing tiny shoes. Look how tiny these shoes are. They're
So you might
adorable.
say that she has a point.
Uh,
For who knows why? I mean, who could say, really? Drenda, prepare to catch a Theodosia as she appears to be falling on you.
This is my very specky daughter landing on me. Ouch.
well, she did take her feet out of the ceiling to like show off. So like mother like daughter.
that is true. She did do that.
Yeah,
I will
wanted to
catch
show
my
her.
daughter.
No,
Hopefully,
she was doing the Spider-Man thing where she was just hanging from web.
Oh,
did the web then
ouch.
stop
That's
supporting her?
Either that or she's dropping on you on purpose.
Okay,
relaxed.
I kind of think that's probably it because of my pun. But I regret nothing.
Nah.
And I will catch
She's
my
not
daughter
relaxed.
with her very spikiness.
She's dropping with her belly towards you, so
Oh,
you can
that's
catch her
good.
safely.
That would be great. Thanks, Theodosia.
But I mean, you guys do know where spiderweb comes from, right?
Obviously.
So
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I told everyone when making characters they have to be insects or bugs or small creatures. You don't think I know about insects, bugs, and small creatures?
Okay, are you
Just
in
like,
character?
Spiders, right?
I feel like
No,
you're
I'm
not
being.
in character.
I'm being. What's the word?
Cross? I think the word is cross.
Facetious.
No, I think it's a cross between cross and facetious. I don't recall. Whatever.
Okay.
Pouching.
Obnoxious.
Okay. Because yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm being that one, whatever it was.
Okay.
Mhm. She's that. Can't say her name. Okay. Anywho, yes. Okay. I'm gonna be looking at my shoes. Are there any things that are? Oh, what? I want to also get a scarf and a
Too
cape.
late.
Fabian.
You
No-
did,
no more clothes.
You did, in fact, get a blue scarf earlier.
No, I mean I want to get a cape and a scarf for Fabian.
Oh, yeah, no.
Too late. No more clothes.
No more. They just disappear.
No, it's just you don't know how one would even begin to put those on, or they appear to be scrap fabric, and it's really impossible to tell.
Okay. I'm just thinking that Fabian could really use clothing upgrade, fashion upgrade.
I just remember that you asked everyone to be bugs and insects, and exactly 0 of us are bugs and insects.
Is true. That's
I'm
didn't
a
turn out.
frog, you're a prehistoric Phibian, and
I thought amphibians were part of it. Bugs and amphibians, because it's
No. I'm not saying any of you are doing something wrong. I would have said something if you were doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But the premise was small animals like bugs and insects, and all of you are not bugs and insects. But that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
we're doing something wrong, but she's fine with it.
Well, I'm kind of like yeah, probably not.
Now I'm the villain in your history book.
I guess the closest thing would be a snake, honestly.
I'm
So,
not
yeah.
the villain of this story. I'm not the one behind the mask. I didn't end your father's wailing, though I would have if I was asked.
No, I'm the villain of the story.
We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side. Except for
But
But
listening
what
chaos.
if we're the villains on the other?
I'm pretty, open about being the bad guy.
Hmm.
I kind of.
Can we beat them up and take their lunch money?
Who?
Who's them?
Listening chaos.
Sure. I mean, like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Wait, you can't beat me up, remember?
Why not?
I'm intangible. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm intangible.
So you don't really have
doesn't-
teeny tiny feet. You just have teeny tiny shoes.
I do. Yeah.
Vivelda,
Yes?
how would you like an experience point to get in a real fight with Listening Chaos right now?
So in. So in. I will absolutely get
Well,
into a
I'm
real
turning-
fight with
I'm
Listening
going to
Chaos.
turn-
Right
No, the
now,
last time I fought-
this second.
The last time I fought with you, I ended up naked. I'm gonna save my clothes and disappear.
I will roll up my arms and be like, I'm going to get you. And then you just fade into the wall. You're like,
You
nope,
just want to ruin my clothes.
nope, 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 nope.
You just wanna
I cannot permit transportation through walls in this place.
Can they climb up the wall, though? We're in a pit.
Oh yeah, you guys can try and escape. I'm just saying through the wall isn't an option.
I'm not letting you ruin. I just got new clothes and you're trying to get me naked again. Leave me alone, Ravalta.
So you're scared to fight me then? Cool.
What? No, I could literally put you in my mouth and have you disappear.
Let's go
No,
then.
I want to keep my clothes. This is the thing.
You just don't want to fight me. I get it. It's
you
okay to
hate
admit
my
that you're scared.
Scared of
Theodosia's like, I'll hold on to your clothes if you strip.
That's how you want to do it. I'm going to then get naked.
You just got dressed.
Okay, let's go. Let's go at it.
For some reason, getting dressed earlier was not scandalous, but all of the plants around are like, scandalous.
Getting dressed earlier wasn't scandalous, but getting undressed now is scandalous.
It's gonna be especially curvy as I come out of my clothes too, super curvy, like a straight up circle.
Hey, Change, you want to fight Lost? I say inside my head.
Sure, let's go.
Let's go!
It's not fair. I'm not gonna use life against you, so calm down. You just want to see me naked. There. Okay.
If
Let me get my clothes
if I
back.
try to hit you with anything other than change, I will break its little heart.
Theodosia
So let's go.
is not ready to give you your clothes back. You still promised to fight.
I'm attacking. I don't care what she's doing.
Going to attack a person who's naked?
Make a roll already.
I'm typing things in to the generator. Where is my stats? Not on that page. I think I have a +2. It's an 8. I get a mixed beat for the fight move.
Okay. Then for my thing, I want to take her. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Not to make you sad. You're like, oh, yay.
Are you on? Yeah, I'm. Where is my sheet? The 1 sheet, 2 sheet, 3 sheet, 4 sheet, red fish, blue fish. Here it is. Found it. There we go. All right. These are the basic moves. Okay. Fight. I'm 100% using the actual fight move because that's what the DM bribed me to do.
Okay.
When you seek to incapacitate someone with violence, roll plus daring or plus grace. On a mixed beat, I choose 2 and my opponent chooses 1. Our options are A, flirt with or provoke your opponent and gain a string on them. I don't have any strings on you. B, through violence or cutting words, inflict a condition. C, create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction. Or D, take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position. I think that I will provoke you by insinuating that you're scared to fight me. I think was how I was provoking you, and claim a string. And
Okay.
inflict a condition on you. You should be
All
frightened because you're afraid of me.
Well, I am unfrightened, but I will get another string on you.
What condition are you taking?
Hey, listening chaos has hit the threshold.
I know.
Special for what?
Do you have
For
how
a
many strings
string
on me do you
advance.
have?
That's right. Now I have a super string. Yeah, that's right. I get a string upgrade on you.
Yeah, you get a string advance. Can you read us the text on that, DM?
It says page 20, and then just pretends like I have the rest of the pages.
Okay, fine. I'll pull it up. Give me just a second. Page 20. There's the core book. Opening it up. Going down to page 20. Everyone, this is an interactive experience because it's taking me time. 20. String advance. If you gain a 4th string on someone, you have a profound insight and learn something about them that even they don't know. The player tells you what you learn, possibly asking the GM for ideas. It's up to you whether you share that insight with the character or not. In addition, clear all but one of your strings on them and gain 2 XP. So go ahead and do that now. Some scenarios may assign additional effects to string advance. So you get a profound insight about me and learn something that even I don't know. I used my profound insight earlier, so I don't know. Maybe I should stop letting people get strings on me.
I think I might. Can I make up a profound insight?
I have to approve it.
Okay. My profound insight on you is that you're actually a turtle.
Arnstel, do you have a suggestion?
Okay. Give me a bit. I remember that I definitely wanted this to happen. This was very important to me that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, while you are thinking about that, would you like us to continue with the fight?
Yeah, go ahead and do whatever you're doing. I'll give you a string advance soon.
Okay. I guess I'm going to attack now.
Yeah, you get to do a thing. It can be attack, it can be anything. It can be any move you like. What move are you using?
You could opt out of making a move and just give Vivelda the next one.
So we're in a pit, basically, and Theodosia is off to one side holding a giant pile of ridiculous-looking clothes, and I just draw out my sword, and I 100% just jump and just plunge my entire body through the mass that is you, and it kind of goes puff, and it kind of does hurt.
So I got a 10.
Yeah, so you get an upbeat, so you get to pick, I think, 3. Yes, and I pick 1.
So I think what I'm gonna do is just get a bunch of advances.
Nope.
You can
No?
only get
I think not.
one of each. You can't pick one
Okay,
option multiple
so then
times.
I take one advance.
One string,
and,
not an advance, a string.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, that's what I like. One string. And I think the next thing, well, the other stuff I kind of already know, because I kind of pay more attention to you than you realize. So
I
don't
have
wanna
a
inf-
waterproof Thneed.
Huh?
I still have my fuzz mat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I wouldn't take that from you either.
I don't care.
Um,
You might have to give it back later. Or I'll hit you again.
You know what? Instead of what happens instead is like, when I attack you, it's not a lot of things almost happen, but then they don't. And then that's what happens.
Could you be
So-
clearer than mud, perhaps?
Huh?
Could you be clearer than mud, perhaps?
No, what Listening Chaos is saying is there are a lot of punches pulled
Yeah.
during the attack.
Yeah, like you think you're about to get hit, but then you don't, or like you think I'm about to take something seriously, but then it doesn't happen.
The being obnoxious.
Sure, that's one way to take it.
You like to take a condition over having been obnoxious to.
Not voluntarily.
Yeah.
Okay, just offering.
There's
I'm all
I'm gonna
right.
say that. I guess the best way to put it is that you were toyed with.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
So you're not
there's-
choosing 3 options. You're just taking a string and forfeiting your last 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanically speaking.
Yep.
Obnoxious.
Well, now we know where the string comes from.
I'm definitely pissed at you.
Me. You are afraid to fight me. You're afraid you'll lose. Oh.
It worked though.
The question is, Drenda,
What do I
you
do?
get to choose one for Vivelda.
Yes, I would like to take an object from my opponent. I'm aware that he just took off all of their clothes. So what I'm going to do is dart through one of their arms and reach in. They're lost. And they swallow things. And when they swallow things, they're lost. Well, I would like to find one.
A thing?
A thing that they ate.
Just a thing that is lost.
Yep.
Okay.
Something that is inside of them.
You come out the other side. First off, good job. You came out the other side.
Yay!
You do, however, now have a thing in your possession, and it's kind of hard to describe in other terms other than that sure is the thing that you're holding.
What is it?
Well, it's bigger than your fist
Is it
and
bigger than a
smaller
bread
than your
box?
forearm.
It's smaller
It
than a
is
bread
bigger
box.
than a bread box. It would fit in a slightly bigger bread box. It's not cold to the touch. The lighting isn't great here, so you can't tell if that's like gray or just almost gray in color, or like what is that? Could that be green? I don't know. It's unclear.
Okay.
You're certainly holding something.
I'm going to be like, what is that?
I don't know. What is this?
Might be excrement. Should put that back.
I'm gonna ask
not-
Gaggle. I also have a Gaggle earpiece. I just remembered. So I'm gonna be like, hey Gaggle, what is this?
Gaggle will say like scanning, and as your earpiece like shoots out little lights that sweep over the thing, it becomes more and more clear with each swoop of the lights. And Gaggle is like, that appears to be a hard drive. And now that you're looking at it, you were wrong. It's not bigger than your fist. It's actually like just a bit smaller than your fist. And it wasn't actually gray or green. It was blue. And yeah, you're holding like a flash drive that's almost as big as your fist.
Like a USB drive or like an SSRD?
Like
Like
future USB.
Okay. What's a hard drive?
A compact form of data storage.
I like that definition.
So there's data stored compactly. Data being like information.
Yes, think of it like a book, or maybe a whole library, depending on how big it is.
I can't read this. I'm like turning it over. I'm like, there aren't any pages though. How do you get the data uncompacted? I like pull on it to see if it opens.
The little like plug part clicks out.
Ah! That's not helpful.
Gaggle's like, you just need to hold on. I should do this in Gaggle's voice. The question is, how would Gaggle say this?
Processing.
Insertion into data port 5.
Please stick it in my butt.
Whoa.
You would have. Gaggle is like, you'd have to find an interface and then open up what is inside through the interface.
Can I plug it into you?
Oof.
No, this unit is too small.
Cool. Well, it's my hard to drive now, and I put it in my pocket. Ha
I'm gonna be like, oh wow. So something. Mucho impressed. Ugh. Anyway. I'm gonna walk away from you.
I'm gonna hit them again just because they're a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Did you figure out what they get for their string advance?
Yes, the
Okay.
string advance. Listening chaos.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you didn't? When was the last time you saw Vivelda not wearing Gaggle?
I think before we went in the
Since before she got it.
Yeah, since
She's been wearing Gaggle every opportunity she has had.
Mhm.
You're addicted.
Maybe she doesn't realize just how much she doesn't want to take it off.
She's addicted.
I'm addicted and I
Alright,
just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough.
Ooh, not now. See, if I had known about that before, I might have taken that from her instead.
Well, I am fighting you again as you turn your back on me. I'm going to grab my hand through your stuff and get a grip on it and pull you backwards towards me.
Okay.
And so I think I'm going to like seize a superior position. Probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you roll?
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. So, I seize a superior position, which is pulling you over. I'm gonna make off with a string, and I'm gonna inflict a condition.
Okay.
Because I'm a jerk. And you get to pick one.
I will take another string.
If instead of taking a string, you would like to take a thing, now would be a great time. Just pointing it
I
out.
was kidding about taking something.
You just said you wanted to take Gaggle. I'm just trying to give you...
Yeah, I was. Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay, I mean, do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of you.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I guess it's now my turn.
If you're going to continue this, yes, now is when it would be continued. Fibian, feel free to interject actually halfway through their rolls. I won't stop you.
Yeah, you can do pretty much anything you want, Fib.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my sword, and I'm gonna join in and start fighting both of you.
Nice.
Haha!
I think that makes it their turn.
Okay. Yep, it's now Fibian's turn. Please produce me a roll, and you can... you
Roll
only get the
something.
same number of choices. So, like, if you roll an upbeat, then... Oh, you don't have to do a fight move.
She doesn't have
But
to
if you do a fight move, you can choose inflict a condition twice, and you're just inflicting it to both partners.
Oh, so she can
yeah.
choose the options multiple times.
Twice.
Stuff.
She can choose the options twice, and all that'll mean is both of you, not just one of you.
Okay.
Wait, what? Because I've only gone once so far, so why did it twice?
Okay, so
Vivian
Vivian
is
can
interrupting.
choose which person to hit people with, and she can pick an option to hit 2 people with.
Okay.
If she makes the fight move, she might make a different move, which has,
Yeah, you can
considerations.
use like fight or entice or emotional support or figure out a person.
I'm gonna do it to figure out a person.
Nice. You do have to choose a person beforehand, which one you're figuring out. Though you're free to, in canon, be attacking both of them, but you have to choose specifically which one your questions apply to.
I was going to start with whispering. I rolled. Oh yeah, 2d6.
By whispering, you mean listening?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I used to make that mistake a lot, and I just made it again.
I feel like I've also been making that mistake. I don't know.
I kind of like the word whispering.
7.
All right.
Okay, figure out. Well, because you are doing it with your sword outs, when you figure out a person during a physical conflict, you may additionally ask one of these questions no matter what. Do you have your character sheet in front of you?
Blade.
What? It's not time. Oh, it is time. Yeah.
Oh, Truce of Hardened Blade. I should be. Yeah, I was gonna ask you one of those. What haunts you?
What haunts me? I don't think anything actually haunts me. Oh, I guess life going away. I guess.
Yeah, you were alone for a very long time.
Yeah, I guess life not being with me. That's what haunts me. I'll give you a bonus question if you want.
So under figure out a person, you rolled a 7, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
You may ask 2 questions, but they may ask one of you. So, what are your feelings towards blank? What do you hope to get from blank? How could I get you to blank? What do you love most? How would you feel if I blank?
So you get 2, and Listening Chaos picks 1.
Yes, unless Listening Chaos is giving you another one, in which case you pick 3.
I mean...
Oh, I gave them another one because I felt like the first question wasn't really fair since they'd already know that. But if that second, yeah.
If you can come up with a better answer to what haunts you.
Well, the thing is, like I said before, there's a losing life again is what haunts me.
No. Last time someone was trying to hit on you, you definitely had something that was haunting you.
Can you guys hear me?
That's true. You turned down Gildan's advances, TG's advances, because you were afraid of losing people. You were afraid of caring too deeply.
Well, yeah, because again, people are, people. So
that's what you'd say. What haunts you is you don't want to make friends, or the friends that you have made.
Sure, the people I have made, the friends I've made, losing them or them dying. Mostly dying. The dying part is the part that scares me. Other people dying. That's how it works. That's what I'll say is my answer.
There we go.
All right. Also, what are your feelings toward the bitter wind?
Ooh.
Good question. So I think I already mentioned before at one point, the bitter one wind was actually nice to me, and as far as I can tell, it doesn't bother me the way it does everyone else. Um, and also I kind of understand it as a living sentient being that has feelings and sentiments and things that it finds important. So I'm not actually against the bitter wind in any way, shape, or form. Um, I just know that it's a problem for you guys.
Thank you. Now you may ask a
Yeah.
question.
Okay, my question to you is, why haven't you tried? Oh, actually,
That's not on the list of questions. You
um,
have to pick a question from the list.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think of how to word it correctly.
How could I
Also, I
get
got
Also,
a
you
puppy.
Vivian,
to?
Huh?
I don't mean to interrupt anything. Fibian, you do get another question. So if you just discovered a super awesome question you want to ask, do that. Everything's gone quiet. What did I do?
It's all your fault.
It's not too late. It's always too late.
It's never too late is actually the line.
We're still waiting for Fabian, right?
Well, you were trying to figure out how to word your question.
Yeah,
I
these
was
questions don't have a specific order they happen in.
Okay, then my question is just going to be, what are your feelings towards, um, shoot, not change, paranoia?
What?
Oh shit. Why would you do that to me?
What are your feelings towards paranoia? I
I think that might just actually be the most genuine answer one could give.
don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Thirsty Sword Lesbians, aka Hopeless Disaster Queers.
Oh shit! Why would you do that to me?
You're not getting anything more genuine than that. Confess. Tell us what you think, Vivian.
K.O.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm fighting two opponents and killing both and slaying.
okay. Um. Well, I made a promise to Paranoia that I would stay with her after the end of time.
Mm.
And at the time, I did not understand the commitment I was making.
An ill-conceived, ill-considered, and hastily made promise. We love it.
Just destroyed.
But Paranoia is my friend, and I don't want. I want to keep my promise? Because I don't want to lose her as a friend.
You'd
But
rather spend eternity with her than spend eternity without? Is that what you just said?
don't.
I'm hearing something totally different. I don't know how I feel about her. But I don't want to tell her this because she might see it as rejection.
Yeah, I'm hearing histrionic behavior. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow, way to put a label on things.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I
was
don't
going-
want her.
Shush.
I don't want her to have to spend eternity alone. But I don't think I feel about her the way she feels about me.
So, this is nonverbal, right? This realization.
Yes, you realize that's how Fibian feels about.
Okay,
Um,
During the sword fight, I would like release like little snippets accidentally, just kind of like.
No, what it would be is something like Listening Chaos goes out of their way and whacks your troglodyte, and like based off of how you react, they'll be like, "Oh, I get it."
okay.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna kind of shake my head and like pet life, because to me that sounds like the complete opposite of what I have, and I feel sad for her.
Wow. Harsh.
Well, I mean, the other thing that I want to say a giveaway for free is that it's the same reason why I don't want to hurt Vivelda. So, I mean, you're not in a different boat. You're not better in the situation. Yeah.
No, you're just judgmental. We know.
Sure. Even when I'm being nice, I'm cruel.
You're just a judgmental asshole.
I guess. I'm like, you literally stabbed me in the back because
You are forever walking away. I am trying to have a sword fight here, and you are not respecting me as a combatant. You are not respecting me as an opponent. You are just walking away. You never care about anything.
Time out. When you say I don't respect you as an opponent, I'm gonna say you're right.
And that's why I'm stabbing you in the back.
Again.
Yeah, this is okay.
Stop turning away, and we might be able to get somewhere.
Wait, I think it's my turn to attack now.
It is in fact your turn to attack.
Not if you're walking away.
Not if you're walking away.
Well, going to, in terms of, I think her second attack was at my back. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
You get nothing if you wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait. What are you waiting
9?
for? What was it all for? We fought this fight.
So I got a 9. Well, wait, I got a 9.
What do you stall for? You got 9. Art,
Okay.
So that's
what
big
is
speed.
the move you're using?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? Are you
so-
fighting? Are you doing emotional support? Are you flirting?
Calling on a toxic power? Call on a toxic power right now.
Right
It'd
now
be
in the
great.
middle of this fight.
No, I'm gonna say this to her. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna seize a superior position, and I'm gonna say, it's not worth fighting you because the only one that can lose in that situation is me. Because you're so easy to break that once you're gone, you're not coming back. I'm not gonna risk losing you or hurting you or taking away any strength that you might have because it's for keeps. And I can't risk that. So yes, I'm afraid to fight you, but it's not because I think you'd win. It's because there's nothing in it for me. Pick your battles.
Is this supposed to be
and
like
grow up.
fighting? What are we doing? What move is this?
Well, it's fighting. I'm going to inflict a condition.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
pick
you
whichever one
are.
you want. And then I'm going to
Well-
seize a superior position. Oh, I think I get and seize a superior position. And just like a last thing is be and grow up.
I think
That's
I'll
it.
take insecure. That sounds
And
right.
I'm going to say I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting either of you. And if that hurts your feelings, well, that sucks. It sucks to be so small.
Wow. I don't think I have a response to that.
You get a response.
I don't think I have one. What is the superior position you are seizing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get either a condition or a superior position. Your roll wasn't high enough to get both.
No, I thought
It says choose.
the fight
It
is
says choose two.
Oh,
One and
does
choose
it say
one.
choose two?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. But those are my two things, and yeah, with that, I'm just like, yeah, that's it.
Are you walking away again?
At this point, I'm going to look at you and after I say grow up, and like, I want to say when I say grow up, I like get taller. And I think for maybe the first time ever, like you see like not just like the inky black, but you see like the stars and the swirling cosmos inside of me, and you realize that I'm talking to you from a genuine place, not as like listening the goofball, but as listening the person who literally looks down on everything because everything is so small and fleeting.
Interesting.
Would you like to give up your reaction, Drenda? Or Vivelda?
I'm not sure how to respond. Because, like, harsh. And kind of mean.
Great. Change has decided they get your reaction.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
What
are we doing?
Change has decided this is what a superior position looks like and has changed your reaction to be okay. Drenda, ask a question as though you had rolled figure out a person. Your question is, how could I get you to blink?
Am I asking it of listening chaos? What's happening?
Change has changed your the action you were about to take
Dear God.
to that question.
Okay. So I'm asking it of listening chaos. How could I get
you're
you?
asking it to blank.
How could I get you to treat me like an equal? How could I get you to care about me as a person instead of as a child?
Those are two different answers, so pick one of them.
I picked the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like look at Change for like the first time ever, like directly at Change, and I'm gonna say,
Leave my sword alone.
no, I'm just looking at it, and I'm gonna say I cut myself off from anyone close to me because from my siblings because none of them were good enough. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'd even allow you to. And then I'm going to stop looking at Change, like I've never looked at them again, like at all. Ever. Like they've passed from my mind.
Change has this devious smile, like they know something they aren't telling you.
How can we see
When you
Change's
talk
smile?
about
It's a
that.
sword.
Listening Chaos was attempting to peer into its soul.
Okay.
So Change has smiled with its soul.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's fair.
Listening Chaos, Change knows something that you don't.
And it is
And it
essentially
apparently
saying,
has
I know something you don't know. I don't know.
and it apparently has something to do with the statement you just made.
All right. But I am such a person that, like I said, I've already cut off like any kind of interaction between my quote unquote closest family. So, as far as I'm concerned, in fact, I'll let Jorenda know this. Sorry, I'll let
Vivelda.
Vivelda know this. Yeah, Vivelda and Amphibian can pick up on this. That, once again, I want nothing to do with my relatives.
Okay, but I thought
At
that was
all?
because they were abusive, not because you're an asshole.
Okay, in character, no, out of character. I don't really know the reason why. It kind of just happened that way.
Fair.
I know the okay.
Okay,
I want to
so-
interrupt here. I want to
Okay.
interrupt here.
Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Listening Chaos doesn't recall the reason why. I know,
Okay.
but neither
Well,
the player nor the character know why.
yeah, that's why I said that. I said out of character. I don't know the original reason why. It's more like something I picked up on over time, and I was like, I never talked to these guys, and I was like, oh wait, maybe I don't talk to them because I've cut them off or something. So yeah, that's how I'm playing it off. But I don't know why. Well, okay, me
You've forgotten the reason.
as a player,
And out of character, you don't know the reason.
out of character, I don't know the reason. In character, I'm not gonna say. I don't like. I even if I did know or have a hint, I'm not gonna share it with you anyway. In the same way, I don't share my name.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So if you're asking how you can be an equal, I'm gonna say
The
you
answer
can't
is you can't.
because yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so it's now Phibian's turn.
Yeah, well, technically I get a turn, but, I don't want to fight right now. Now I'm just depressed.
Oh, this is my second turn. That's why I think Phibian gets
Right.
another one.
No, Fabian came in
I
a
was
turn
gonna
late.
attack both of you
Okay.
equally.
Huh?
I was going to attack both of you equally.
Yep. Let's go for it, Phibian. Kick her when she's
Vivelda
down.
has turned down her offer of a turn, so it is now
Yes.
your turn.
What are you waiting for? What do you stall for? We won the war. What was it all for?
To be big gay,
To be big gay!
I'd fight in that war.
Phibian, do you have something you'd like
Okay.
to do?
Okay. I'm gonna use this to figure out a person. The 10.
Ooh, nice.
Alright.
Figure out a person. You get 2 questions. And they don't get anything. Who are you figuring out?
Well, it's Jorenda. Did I ask my third question to listening?
No, because
No.
we changed the bunk answer to a cool answer. So no, you don't get a third question, is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Sorry. Also, you're asking Vivelda, not Drenda.
That's true. I was like, what? Do I need to add a character
Yeah,
for some reason?
Sorry.
You do get to ask Drenda a question, but only with a string advance.
I mean, you can ask
And
Drenda
that's
anything you
different.
want. I just might not answer.
Okay. Actually, after what happened, that question would.
It's alright.
What?
It's alright. Take your time.
This is a super chaotic battle. There's no reason to think that it's not happening simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
What are your feelings
Oh dear.
towards death?
Like me
What?
dying? Or towards death in general?
Uh, to you. About
About me potentially dying someday.
yes. Because that is a big issue for listening chaos.
Ooh, you're right. You are so right. That was, well, that's sort of the right question.
I guess I don't really think I'm ever going to die. But at the same time, I think that if I do die, it doesn't matter. That me dying or not won't have an effect on the world. That my life isn't important. It matters what I choose to do right now, but it doesn't matter if I live to see the end of it. Fundamentally, Velda does not care about herself. And never has.
Give me
There's a depressing
a moment.
answer!
I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State.
My lover, she is waiting for me. Hopefully.
Just across the world. My seat's been taken by...
Some sunglasses. And a spider girl.
Poor Vivelda. If only she were a real boy.
I guess.
I think, after Vivian's questions, I'm going to attack again.
I mean, it is your turn, so now's when you would do
your
it.
turn.
Wait, don't they have another question?
Yeah, okay, yeah, actually, Fabian, you get 2 questions. What do you feel about dying? And the answer was, eh?
Okay. I feel like this is kind of cheating. You probably don't know.
That's the best kind of question.
How could I get you to love yourself?
That is an excellent question. And that is the question of this Thirsty Sword Lesbian story. What matters? What matters, ultimately, in the end? Is it the choices you make? Is it the repercussions that occur because of the choices you make? Is it the act of making them that matters? So that's like the the question of the entire game. So I don't think I can answer that. The story we're telling is the story of people trying to matter.
Especially, like, in this world. In this world, things will just kind of happen. Theodosia started throwing people in a pit, and then that pit started filling up magically with random things. In this world,
So
someone...
then what is the purpose of conscious decision making?
That's a good question.
Is this in character or out of character?
That was...
Fabian attempts to ask a question of Vivelda and gets the voice of God shaking through her body. Can you change Vivelda? Is it possible? Do you want to? Does she want to change? If she does change, does that change anything?
If she does change, did you change her? Did she change her?
Whoa. What even
Or-
is reality?
Yeah, we're having 100%
Did she just change because everything in this world will always change?
'cause that's
Only
how
as
things
long
are.
as change is around. Oh.
So yeah, what happens is that you attempt to ask a question of Vivelda, and what you get is the voice of God.
Okay.
Actually, Fabian, what you get is a conversation between change and space that happened a long time ago.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
fair.
sit there quietly witnessing change and space as they discuss how nothing ever stays the same and nothing can ever stay the same. About how things alter themselves and things get altered, but it's impossible to tell who's responsible.
Now, if you would like less of a cop-out answer, you have seen... as you slowly return to reality, the answer I will give you is you have seen Vivelda make a change towards valuing herself, in that she was fully ready to fight Gathriel. She was fully ready to fight Gathriel. And Theodosia said, I can't live with that. And because her existence matters to Theodosia, and Theodosia matters to Vivelda, Vivelda agreed not to risk herself dying against Gathar. Vivelda doesn't care about herself, but she cares about Theodosia, and if her dying would upset Theodosia, suddenly she has to think about it.
Okay.
Love by proxy.
Yay!
Good answer.
I care about me because I care about you, and you care about me.
True words.
If I could begin to be half of what you think of me.
I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you.
So I'm a teenager. I don't want to think about that. Ugh. Oh. All right. So I am going to use this opportunity to attack Fabian. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's go for it. 11. Woohoo!
Nice. What move are you using?
I'm going to. I'm using. I'm still gonna use fight.
Hold on.
Huh?
I'm gonna let you get away with it this time. You gotta choose your move before you roll.
Oh, okay.
You can't be like, I'm gonna call on toxic power. Ooh, that's
No,
downbeat. I'm gonna
No, what I'm
punch
saying-
Vaveld in the face.
Well, no, because before I said after Fabian, I was going to attack. I specifically said attack. So
Yeah.
That's true.
I didn't say who else to attack.
He
So,
did say that.
Yeah.
This is true.
I'm going to attack Fabian, and because of my success, I'm going to make it kind of theatrical. So, the first thing I'm going to do is give me a second. I didn't know if I would do well or not, so I wasn't thinking of the questions in advance. I know what I want to ask. Okay. So the theatrical part is like my shadow is gonna like sink, spread below me until it gets to Fibian, and then like my hand closes around them and like pulls them up into the air, and I'm gonna say, Fibian. Why are you afraid of being loved?
That's not a question you get from figure out a person.
It's not. Oh shoot, it's not.
You have to pick a question.
Why did you do this to me?
You
All
are
right,
such
fine.
a goof.
I am a goof. That's the okay. So here's my
I
thing.
mean, I suppose.
Who hurt you the most? How's that?
That's still not a
see-
question.
That's
What are
another
your
question.
feelings towards? Oh, that's one of your truths of Heart and Blade.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually,
Oh.
you know what? It's a figure out a person question. Never mind. Wait, do I not have?
Do you know what you're doing?
I mean,
You
I
guys
guess.
You guys are definitely in a fight. Truths of Heart and Blade does trigger.
Okay, good. Then yeah. So what? Okay, so what's the? Oh, sorry. Oops. Where did it go? Damn it. Okay.
So your
It's,
truths of Heart and
uh,
Blade are on the page with your stats. They're right next to your stats. What are your options?
It's so yeah. I'm gonna write down who hurt you the most. Yeah, it's a first question.
Can we turn up listening's volume?
Yes, turning them up right
Who
now.
hurt you the most?
What
Sorry.
you can do, Fibian, on your screen is, are you on a desktop or mobile?
Mobile.
So long press on Listening Chaos's face in the text chat, in the voice chat, and then it should give you an option to change their volume. There's a little slider bar. You can individually modify different people's volumes, which is so cool.
So yeah, the first one is who hurt you the most? So that's my first question. You can answer it.
Who hurt me the most?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I want to guess.
Ooh. Thank you so much for the follow, Demiko JD. And Demiko. Oh, hey. I see your DM. I am not getting notifications because streamer mode's on. Did you manage to jump into the Discord server? I don't see you in our lovely Discord server. Here's the link again, just for you. Just for you.
No, click my link.
No,
click
no,
my
click
link.
my link. My link is better.
My link is so much better.
So
We're having emotions over here. Oops, that was the wrong button. Anyway, thank you so much for the follow.
listening is evil.
Listening
so-
is evil. Did we decide who hurt you the
ganged
most?
Up, you ganged up on him, and now he's like fighting.
Fibian's just attacking everyone. Fibian's not ganging up on anyone.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Fibian.
Yes.
If I had to guess as to who hurt you the most, I would guess Herc hurt you because he died.
You can't blame people for dying.
You can blame Herc for dying because his wounds were non-lethal. He was just done living.
Plus grief. Grief.
Plus, grief lets you do
Doesn't
all
make
sorts of
sense.
impossible things.
I guess.
Well, we gotta hydrate. Everyone stop dying of thirst.
All right, Fab. I'm glad
Okay.
you're in the Discord. Sorry I didn't see you there. I was just kind of skimming the newest comments. Yeah, let's hydrate. I don't even have my water. I'll be right back. Ahem. Ahem.
We have banished the Drenda. Quickly, while she's gone, someone deal like how many conditions left? 5? 4?
17. I inflict 17. I turn into Vivalda's mother. Well, well, her idea of her mother. Like, you disappointed me.
Let's see. Herc died. That hurt. One of your friends, I forget which one, convinced you to pick up space, which destroyed an entire planet. The bitter winds stole your knowledge of your home from you and then went and destroyed it. Admittedly, upon request. Ooh, yourself is a valid answer.
I had to fill up my water, which was empty. I'm back now.
I guess. I guess I'd have to go into, like, why am I so angry?
Zuko moment.
Something. Society. I'm angry at society. And
Okay.
I'm blaming anyone with any amount of power. But
So
do I
who does
hate
Fibian think has the most power?
But I don't think that's who hurt me. I think that's a projection.
The question would... Okay, so the question isn't being asked to Fibian, but it would be answered as though Fibian were answering. So if she gets it wrong because it's her, not because she lied.
Okay.
Yeah, people can be wrong.
I'm doing some introspection
Okay.
on the character herself.
I know, right? I had to do that too.
She is hurt by the feelings of inadequacy and doubt regarding regarding that I was raised alongside monsters. And
So Kirk raised you?
How did you not get this?
I don't believe they said it explicitly before.
Herc
there
had
was
a book with each of the names of his kids on it, and you know AM stands for something, right?
Well, I didn't see the book.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think we successfully kept that AIM stands for ametrine is a secret, so maybe no one knew that.
None of us knew that AM stands for something.
I've never found an excuse to learn that information.
And the
I've
other
been
thing I
wanting
want to say,
to.
and the other thing I want to say is that listening does assume that Herc had raised all of the monsters, but that would be all of the monsters, not specifically Fabian. So
Guess
that's why
what? It's specifically Fabian.
Okay. Like I said, I assume Herc had raised all the monsters. So kind of like
As I was raised alongside monsters, I had complex about what makes me more than a monster.
And Herc was not being helpful because he's like, I'm the monster.
And at first I blamed my monster siblings. And then I think I started blaming society for not being for
Society for not being accepting.
I mean, that sounds accurate.
But it's not society that hurt me. I guess in a way I hurt me.
I think we should blame this on Herc. In general, when someone ends up this screwed up, it is usually because of their parental units.
But like, okay, I'm gonna say Herc.
You gonna say Herc?
Blame it
I'm
on
not
the
angry at
dad. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never I'm not angry at Herc, and he didn't mean to harm me, but
He did anyway.
my relation to him caused the complex that makes me lash out at society.
Okay. So that before I respond to that, or if you want to do something in response first.
Yeah, you do get. What was that, a big speed?
No,
Yeah,
actually, that was the first question in an upbeat.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to do is I want to take a string, and the last thing I
Hold
want
on,
to do.
hold on.
Okay.
You were figuring out a person. You may ask 3 questions, 2 regular ones, and 1 from your Truths
Okay.
of Heart and Blade. You don't get to pick fight
Okay.
moves.
Okay. No worries.
Change
Sorry.
is bad enough when he does it randomly.
No. My the thing is like, so my puppy is like running around, and it's hard for me to be at the computer because yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
it's fine.
yeah. So give me a second. Gonna go back. Here we are. So, no, that's not the right one. What would it take to move past this trauma?
You only get 1 question out of those 2.
Only one?
Only 1.
Oh, okay.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Okay. Um,
It's very close to the "how could I get you to?"
yeah, it is.
Okay.
I was wondering. I was thinking about what do you? Yeah, but you know what? Let's just say that. How could I get you to move on?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay, is this an answer that Vivian is conscious of? Or is this...
It doesn't have to be an answer she's conscious of.
Okay. I think if Vivian could accept herself as both a monster and a person, and that essentially everyone else is too, or maybe even not that, to... It's not... She would need to find out that she's like... that...
If Fibian's score question was answered. Is that what you're saying?
If you were able to reconcile the
I'm-
monstrous part of yourself with the civilized part of yourself, then you wouldn't be a spooky witch anymore.
Or maybe I would be even more.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Maybe you would be able to pick happily ever after.
Like... It's not just learning that I'm a monster, but I have to accept that I and the monsters are equal. That's my answer.
Okay. So I see here I get to ask 2 questions, and then I don't get any asked of me instead.
Yeah,
Um.
because you won.
Okay. So in that case,
You got an extra bonus question because you were sword fighting, so you get another question.
oh, okay, cool. Then my last question is this: Fibian, what do you Okay, it's worded a certain way, but I know what I want to say. All right, Jesus, I hate having to word things a certain way.
Sorry.
All right, it's gonna be the same things. Fibian, what are your feelings towards monsters? And when I say that, you get the impression that that listening feels bad. Like feels bad asking you that question. Because what I really want to say is, why do you think it's bad? Why do you think anything's wrong with being a monster? But can't say it that way. So, what's wrong with being a monster?
What's wrong with being complicated? Whoa. I think that song
So,
goes
yeah.
confident. I think it's actually confident in the song, but whatever.
Let's go for it, Fabian.
Well, because it would invalidate my personhood.
You know that's not true, right?
Too bad.
We're
My
out of
player
questions. You guys can
No,
keep.
that's not.
I mean,
that's right. It is.
You can keep
technically.
talking.
Oh, you're right.
You can keep talking.
Yeah, you can keep talking, but
She's
like
not
you're out of
required to
questions.
give you
Vivian doesn't have
truths.
to answer.
Okay, well, this is a rhetorical question anyway. Well, sort of. It can be.
My player knows. My character does not.
I like how you said my player knows, as if you were playing someone who's playing Vivian.
Yes. Vivian's player, whoever that is, we don't know. We're not related to her.
They know. But, alright.
See, Fibian is playing this character, who's playing a character named Fibian.
Yep. I'm gonna put them down gently. And
Oh yeah, you picked them up like eternity ago.
yeah. And then I'm gonna set them down, and I'm gonna be my usual goofy looking self, and just say you don't. Herc didn't take in monsters because there's anything wrong with them. Everyone needs someone to love them. You can't grow in a vacuum. There's nothing wrong with you. There never has been. Did I sign off?
You did not. We heard that.
Okay. Oh my god, my puppy is eating the broom. I can't sweep with her like this.
Your puppy
But yeah,
is so
there's
cute.
nothing wrong. Yeah.
Your puppy is a precious baby and deserves to eat the broom. If it wants the broom, it should get the broom.
She definitely thinks she's a baby. She's not though. But yeah, I'm gonna say there's nothing wrong with you. Herc did what he did because it gave his life purpose, and you being here, being the wonderful person that you are, the wonderful giving person that you are,
The wonderful destroyer of worlds.
Hee
Oh my gosh, I do hate myself. I didn't realize that till just now.
yeah.
If you
Don't
didn't
you just love
before,
character development?
if you didn't hate yourself before, you do now.
I'm gonna say
About me. It was about getting you and Vivalda to get along. Why am I guess I threw myself into the fight. I
You threw yourself into the fight. Welcome to Thirsty Sword Lesbians. It's my turn. I'm going to roll. I'm going to figure
Okay.
out a person on Fibian.
Oh no. No.
You have my attention now.
into the fire.
You're welcome.
Into the fire. Into the fire.
Unfortunately, my wit sucks.
I mean, how many conditions are you down?
I'm at 3 out of 5 conditions. Why?
Listening? How many conditions are you down?
It depends. Did Velda inflict how many conditions on me just now?
I've inflicted. a
Why
total
have you
of
not
2.
been keeping track?
I've inflicted a
Because
total of 2.
Literally walking around with this puppy, and also I
Because
think she
you
only
said the
inflicted
computer.
one.
I did 2.
You too? Okay. then I think I would have 2 bubbles left.
Right, you still have a bunch of bubbles.
Yep.
That's why I don't feel bad about inflicting conditions on them.
Fair. I'm going to just put this out there. Best experience ever given.
You gave me 1 XP and it's created this. Okay.
Like, I'll give you an experience. I'll give you an experience to hurt yourself, to stab yourself in the back. Deal.
I'm over here like, hey, Vivelda, give listening that last strain on you by smacking them.
Please,
And then you
please.
said yes.
Oh, I know. That was your goal. But then you couldn't remember what you wanted to say.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's because they were too.
They were so excited about
preoccupied.
succeeding at their
hurting
goal.
you. Yeah.
They were like, I win!
I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
How can I hurt the elder most? Oh right. Attack the elder thing.
Okay, so Phibian has my attention now, unfortunately, for her. And I'm going to turn towards you and be sword fighting you underneath the dark sky of Listening Chaos's obnoxiousness. And ask, what are your feelings towards death?
I do deserve that.
Well, that is quite the set of feelings towards death. Okay, next question.
Hey,
I gotta make
Zelda, that whole thing does not fit you. It's unladylike, so close your trap. You're showing too much teeth, which is really creepy on a frog.
Durenda.
Yeah, Vivelda's got those really long, sharp teeth, the kind that look like they wouldn't fit in her mouth.
On a frog?
On a frog.
Terrifying.
She doesn't have teeth. She would only have teeth if she was given teeth by her extremely helpful sword.
Yup, given teeth by his sword.
Wow.
Horrifying.
Wow.
You probably don't have teeth. Don't worry about it.
Great. Great. I'm not. I'm asking Phibian what
You
they
do,
think of
however,
death.
have 4 arms.
Yeah, I know. But 2 of them you can't see, so that makes it better, I guess.
Vivian's over here like, I'm a monster. Vivelda's over here like, shh, I'm not a snake, I swear.
Having more arms does not make you more snake-like. I'd be an abomination!
Oh, I just saw a video.
I saw a video about a guy who made robotic legs
Oh,
for a
like,
snake.
yeah, I saw that too.
It was awesome.
That sounds really
Um,
Interesting video.
Probably. I mean, are they on TikTok? Is this TikTok?
TikTok? I saw
Saw a
through,
YouTube video labeled "Giving Snakes Their Legs Back."
I'm pretty sure that you guys are both in the gay nature weird facts about the octopus TikTok.
No,
Probably.
I got it from a link in the article I was reading.
Well, I have a higher power who has
Decided that
Convinced-
isn't an option.
I'm not
Responsible for
fact.
this.
I am not allowed to die.
Ooh. Shit!
Why? Because paranoia would be ticked?
Yes.
Does that prevent you from dying?
Paranoia not wanting it probably means there's several plans to subvert it.
Okay, actually, that's fair, yeah.
Oh, I like that. That was actually... I like that you just said that. It sounded really paranoia-ish.
Mm-hmm. Paranoia is definitely not
Then-
self-insert in any way.
Mhm.
I'm so happy we have Life, who's only kind of useful sometimes, Change, who is a toxic power, Growth, who is a toxic power, Amphibian, who has space but also a toxic power.
Space
I am
is super
definitely the
sweet
healthiest-
and super useful.
Yeah, I'm definitely the most healthy individual of this trio.
You're definitely attached to the most healthy individual of this trio.
Um,
Quartet. Laurel exists. Sheesh. Rude.
I know, but I mean, like this trio right now. But I'm gonna say, nope, healthiest because what's it called? Like, I'm actually pretty happy traveling with you guys, and I have nothing to prove except that I want to see you guys thrive. And I got my lady love with me. This is like paradise for me. Super happy. I just want to see you guys come out of
To
it.
ask the rest of your questions.
Oh, who is asking questions? Okay, so right. So, that doesn't answer your feelings towards death. I'm not allowed to die. Is it in your emotional state? Are you?
That is an emotional state.
Okay. Because
No, I'm going to defend this point.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you ask someone, how do you feel about it, and they're like, I'm not allowed to. The emotional state is I don't allow myself to think about it because it doesn't matter what I think about it.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. Well, why are you so obsessed with me and dying? Since we're in the combat, what do you hope for the future? This is my clear-hearted insight.
me,
Yeah. I get.
what do I hope in the future?
Uh-huh.
Well, okay. I see a world that is free from outside powers controlling them. Like I hope that we, maybe as inadvertently as we destroy, that we might somehow, this destruction might clear the path for a new kind of world. Like, maybe where, the,
Like a
what if there
world.
was, what if there was a sky? Like a real sky. I don't know what a sky is, like, other than, like, the mushrooms over my head.
Full of stars.
And, like, right now, the whatever mushrooms above us isn't visible and probably doesn't exist. And if there was no mushroom above us, what would be above us? I don't know the answer to that, but, like, I think it'd be kind of cool to figure out.
Where things are, like,
And-
real instead of
Yeah.
broken. Okay. Last question. What do you love most? Vivian.
I love you.
What?
Knew it.
I think you're special and
Game Master, you owe me a love point.
I feel like uh in this world I care most about this party, but like of the party, like being with you and getting to share this experience with you is the most important thing.
So, I feel
And-
like... I'm sorry, go ahead.
And if I had to figure out the person question,
You do.
I think I would ask, how would you feel if I kissed you?
Yes.
So Vivelda's response to the question is leaning in for a kiss, I believe.
So I am going to like...
that is hyperbolic.
So we're sword
The question
fighting,
wasn't
okay.
posed in game.
Well, I think it did. I think it did. Because I think we're sword fighting, and you're like talking about death and like your hope for the future, and I'm like thinking about the world that you're dreaming of, and I'm like, that would be really cool. And I'm imagining that I say something like, well, what would be like the best part of that? What do you like most about that future? What do you love most? And then you say you, and I just like freeze. And I'm just like staring at you like, what? So I'm imagining, if that's okay with you, Vivian, that like half of that was in character.
I'm gonna steal attention for a second as I pull $2 out of my pocket and give it to Life, who is smug as hell. And I'm gonna say I could have sworn it was an ace. It was an ace romantic relationship, and it looks like I was wrong. And Life is really smug about it.
Like, really smug about it, like insufferably so.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, truly.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm going to put away my sword. I am going to pick up my trilobite. I'm going to hug it. And then I'm going to put it down.
I'm going to take a hesitant step towards you.
And I'll take a hesitant step because, like, this doesn't automatically make me not super shy as fuck. But then, I lean in and kiss you on the lips.
Ah!
So life is gonna chime.
There's
It's
a
about
cat!
time. Yeah.
I will lean the last couple of inches so you don't have to do it all on your own and kiss you back. In case that wasn't obvious as fuck.
All right.
Ah!
Character building.
Yeah!
Okay.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, this fight
So,
is
like,
over.
beautiful chimes play, and the whole world seems to slow down. And then you realize it's not the world slowing down, it's the adrenaline wearing off. And then you realize those aren't chimes, that's random debris falling from the sky. And finally it occurs to you, over the period of 0 time, 3 titans of the fighting world just went full anime on each other.
What?
And everyone that was in the pit is now cowering under Theodosia, who's looking concerned at you lot.
I imagine she's looking really excited.
No, actually, she's looking concerned, like...
Oh yeah, because we did turn from like epic fighting to like emotionally hurting each other.
No. It wasn't just that. You guys were chill. And then you guys, like, traded 6 words and then went into a full-out brawl.
Well,
And
I
most
imagine
of the random junk that was on the floor has been thrown into the air and is falling down. And, like, you can look around and see where you guys impacted walls. And, like, this was a full-on fight.
Well, you see, I imagine that there
Oh.
was a pit, and now there's a crater.
No. There were other denizens of the pit, and they are fine.
Well, yeah,
Because they
moved.
cowered behind Theodosia.
They moved out of the way.
So yeah, Theodosia's like standing half on a corner with literally everyone underneath her. She's got like her staff stabbed into the ground as though she was using it as an anchor. She's just staring at you lot like, the fuck?
I didn't. I guess.
I am
We're,
distracted. I am kissing Vivian. You like start to be like turn away and like be like, oh, this is an awkward silence, and I just grab you and I pull you back to me. I'm like, no,
Okay.
Yeah.
just attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually we'll be like, sorry about your wall and the floor and all the stuff.
I think I underestimated our power level.
I think we should.
So the tech that casually destroyed 2 planets with a gesture underestimated their power level.
Yeah, that
Huh.
happens a lot. Have you met her?
Surprising.
You know what? I think that ought to be canon.
And-
Vivelda's
Yeah.
super strong, listening chaos is like goo, and Fibian is just unbelievably powerful and never knows it.
Fibian is OP. Please nerf.
I was also thinking underneath someone would be like, context, please. Destroying a world with a gesture was because she removed the core of the planet. Not like, nope, we're gonna stay with that. Casually destroyed 2 worlds with minimal effort.
I mean, how are you supposed to know how strongly space was held in place? Vivian
Exactly.
looks like she just kind of picks it up. You don't know what
Yeah.
type of force she exerted.
Well,
Exactly.
also, when she was dueling me just now, she fights with the power of space.
Yeah, well, there you
Space is her B.
I am also
Mhm.
connected to the unseen world. I imagine that I have like spirits and unseen beings.
Yeah, Phibian went all out for a little bit, and suddenly everyone was seriously concerned. Like, we were also concerning. Like, Vivelda and Listening Chaos are clearly Titans, but no one expected Phibian to be a Titan as well.
I'm a witch,
Yeah.
and I always have been.
Okay. So we were posed a would you rather, okay? The question is, would you rather be the daughter of Dracula or the son of death? And no, we aren't doing genders because genders don't matter.
Actually, it is...
Spawn of Dracula or spawn of death?
It is time to wrap this up and for Armstill to switch to doing Minecraft on her channel. So Armstill, why don't you switch channels while we discuss this Would You Rather, and then send me a message when you're ready for us to raid you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, also, you didn't send me your explanation.
What explanation?
Experience. Let's do experience.
We finally kissed in a dangerous situation, which is a move, by the way. When we finally kiss after a period of tension, each takes a +1 ongoing to get to safety and protect the other for the rest of the scene. So we get that next session. That is a move we have activated.
Yeah, by get to safety, I hope you mean stop the other two from fighting because you are the danger.
Maybe.
Okay, any PC confess their love. Done. Any PC struck a blow against depression or DS? No. Any PC left into danger with debt? Yes. Any PC used a safety tool?
No.
Nothing here was safe.
Hey, D'Amico told us to get some water.
Oh, there was a water break.
Yeah.
That's not going to count in the future, but it's hilarious, so I'm counting it this time. Learn something important about a player or the world.
Yeah, we learned lots of things. Mainly about how
Yeah.
broken we all are.
Fine.
Not
So that's
I will
one,
say, you
two.
still owe me an explanation.
What?
You owe me an explanation.
Of?
In the channel.
Oh,
right.
Secret channel conversation.
Yeah.
A secret channel conversation. I forgot.
Yep.
So I get +1
Fine.
level. How many? Okay, we gotta stretch. Everybody stretch. Oh, get up. Crack all of your bones in your body.
Listening Chaos, I want to specify that I don't want to tell you because it has like major plot ramifications, but I trust you not to metagame.
How much
so
XP
I
do we
will
have
if
or
you
not?
want.
Oh, then don't worry. They don't tell me. Don't worry about it.
2, 3, 4. 4 experience.
Fabulous. I level. Everybody should level. And
I level.
I'm going to buff my...
Yeah, so don't tell me that.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I'm gonna buff my daring back up to 3 because having 2 daring is embarrassing. Like, seriously. Embarrassing. Okay.
Yeah,
Arms.
you need a muscle trick. You have muscle.
I'm still stretching. I'm made of broken things. Okay, Listening Chaos, would you rather be the daughter of Dracula or the daughter of death? Gender neutral. Daughter is gender neutral.
Obviously, death.
Why death?
I mean, number one, have you ever played Noblest?
Noblest?
Noblest, yeah.
No. Is that like a computer game?
It's a TTRPG. It's a role playing game.
Oh.
But yeah. So if like death is like the way how I want to say like Greek gods were, or like throughout mythology,
Like Hades?
there's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot better because death would be being the child of like Erebus, which is really, really great. Yeah, you can't die pretty much. You literally came from death. Like that is your definition. I came from death. So you can't die. You can kill people by literally calling your parent. It's just it's yeah. Not to mention, or if even like think of it like the death from the endless, or something like that. I mean, that's yeah. It's like, Mom, these kids are bullying me at school.
Oh, they're
What
dead
kids?
now.
The kid. Like, what kids? The kids. Tom is like, what kids? Oh, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a little bit concerning. I'm a little bit concerned, but...
Yeah.
So you would use your power of being Death's kid to bully people. To get back at people who are bullying you.
I'd say get back. You can't get back at someone who's dead. You know, that's...
Well, you would get back at them and then they would be dead. That's how that works. A and then B equals C.
Okay, well, I mean, that's more like their issue, right? Like, I'm gonna pick on Death. You know, like, that's a choice they made.
Yeah, like, what if you're not getting bullied at school, though? Like, what if your life's great because you're Death's kid and everyone thinks you're cool? I guess that still means that being Death's kid is the coolest option.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm gonna tease that guy whose parent is actually a trio of guns. Like, that sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like, I got shot to death. Well, what do you expect? You went after the kid. Are actually a bunch of guns. Like, like a lot of problems don't show up in your life at that point.
Obsessed.
So, hi, my name is
with this characterization of death as a pile of guns.
Oh well, I'm just trying to make it into a more like concrete example.
More anime.
It's just like, hey, I'm gonna tease that. Yeah, I'm gonna tease that kid that is like flying over a pit of spinning saw blades, and everyone's just like, you know that to get to them, you got to go through that pit of spinning saw blades. And they're like, yeah, but I really want to annoy that kid.
So this makes
and
it
it's
more
just
like concrete? No. Is that like the you're trying to make this more like realistic?
Yeah, like as in no, I'm trying to say that as in like if I go to school and like for like elementary school and they're like, what do your parents do? And I say, my mother is death. And then a kid says, I'm gonna target that kid. They deserve anything to happen to them because was right. It's just like that's on the back of my shirt. Death's little baby, or Death's little boy, or Death's favorite, like anything like that. And you're just like, that's gonna be like, come on, people, like love yourself. You know, have a hobby, make better choices. Like that kid is always bringing a scythe to school. Like, yeah, that's creepy. Let's go take his scythe. They run over, grab the scythe, and fall dead. And then it's just
it
like,
is creepy, though. Like, it is creepy to be carrying a scythe to school.
Exactly.
Like, to be clear.
It is. Yeah, it is. And that's why you should stay the fuck away from that kid. Leave that boy alone. He's wearing a dynamite vest. That is not the kid to play tag with.
We're
Leave him alone.
Gonna die.
Don't. It's like, but I'm bored. Stop it.
Don't.
Stop it.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I prefer the Dracula thing because, and while
Sure.
death is legitimately more OP, yes, I'm still gonna go with Dracula because for a long time, and I mean a long time, I had a very strong vampire obsession. And I'm not saying I don't have a vampire obsession right now.
You could not. What?
Absolutely.
No way. You seem so normal. I can't imagine that.
I don't see how having a vampire obsession as a teenage girl is not normal. Twilight was my era.
Oh, it's super normal. It's super normal. It's like Twilight. Come on.
Now, I didn't like Twilight because I read Anne Rice and Dracula. But like it was very, very much in vogue. I hung out on online forums and wrote vampire fiction with a girl who would later become my best friend. And she's actually a published author now, and I'm not going to talk too much about her, but she's super cool. I don't think she necessarily wants me bragging about her constantly, even though I would happily brag about her constantly. So, in short, vampires are the bomb.
All right.
Yeah, that's my entire argument here.
I think I've definitely seen you covered in glitter before, and you look like a straight goblin.
I do also like being covered in glitter. That is different, though. My Amped Guard LARPing aesthetic is glitter and sparkly and will kill you.
Yeah, I was trying to refer to the time when I saw you in the goblin mask.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I said, I saw you in glitter before. You look like a straight goblin. Mm-hmm. It sounds like an insult, but I'm referring to a point in the past.
The point at which I was dressed up like a goblin, looking like a boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Girl boss.
Hashtag gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have our different priorities. Mine is leave me the f alone, and yours is I want to be
epic.
Sure, yeah.
And edgy.
Oh, I want to.
And possibly emo as a bonus.
Yeah, I was gonna say that,
but only aesthetic wise. Like, I don't want to be sad. Just aesthetically, I want to be emo.
Okay, well, I'm thinking of what do you call it? There's a thing that happened. I'm into Greek myths. So you ever heard of Nyx?
Yeah, like the river.
Okay. No, Nyx is She's the goddess of night. She's the goddess of night, and she's pretty much the equivalent of Erebus. And Erebus is darkness. So anyway, Morpheus did something to Zeus, and Zeus was just like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm going to zap you with lightning bolts. I'm going to have no mercy on you.
Wow.
So he chases after Morpheus. Morpheus runs to his mother, Nyx. Wait. So he runs to his mother, Nyx, and then Zeus says, yeah, I'm not. All right. You win this round. Because, Nyx is darkness. She's the night. That's death. That's why I would pick death.
Okay, yeah. Well, that is pretty cool. All right, Armsteel is live. Armsteel is the best. She is the lovely DM of our Thirsty Sword Lesbians game that you all were just enjoying. I totally recommend that you all come hang out with her on her channel. We're going to be doing Minecraft. And it's going to be super fun. I hope you all had a great time with our Thirsty Sword Lesbians game. I know I did. Please come back. We do this every Friday at the same time. It's up on my schedule. We also do Genshin, and we are currently doing an It Takes Two playthrough with my husband on Wednesdays. Genshin is on Tuesdays, and Lesbians on Fridays. Get your lesbian content here. Hit that follow button, hit the notification button, and let's go see Armsteel. Remember, you're important, and somebody loves you. Bye!
All right. Take it, bye.
We raiding. I hit the raid